Every time I watch that video with the New Earth Diva sound, there's so far no copyright grabs. I like it, so I'm gonna keep using it until I get in trouble for it. Yeah, and by the way, I don't want to get in trouble for using Zero Control's stuff either. I was just checking out his new video, and I like his maps. I check him out all the time. He is the one who got me interested in South Africa and Lesotho, and he was the one that pointed all this out. I don't know if he has taken it. I didn't look at his data on it. I just went there myself, and I'm kind of stuck in it because I'm astounded by the terraforming that I've seen, the land changes, and he has been stuck in North America. One of the things about North America and South America is that it was definitely occupied by, I'm just trying to get my, where's my file? It was definitely occupied by people, and the big picture here was presented by Graham Hancock, and as you can see, these different cultures were definitely there pre-Ice Age or pre-Younger Dryas, some as far back as 24,000 years ago up in Alaska. And that's just the thing we're talking about, is these cultures existed up there, and you see these ice roads up there. Now, Zero Control, or Anthony, was not the first person who gave me the ice roads idea. By the way, this is Google Earth. It's really bad. Here's one of the ones just to show you Google Earth's version of it, and then we can go over to satellites.pro and look at it, and it's a lot better. So I suggest satellites.pro, although I don't know about what this ad is over here. I haven't seen that ad before. Can I kill it? I don't think so. Anyways, this is just one of the ice roads, and they are, again, just like in South Africa, parallel lines. I know it's not the right word to use, but how else can I describe it? Side by side, running alongside one another in a parallel fashion. You know, they're not perfectly straight lines. So this is the argument, and this is where I question Zero Control about the age. I mean, yeah, these structures are going on top of the structures below it. That's true. So whatever happened first, and I thought perhaps 12,500 years ago, we had a major flooding through here, and so if this happened after that, the big question is how did these lines get so jagged and wavy so quickly? It would make me think that it's almost 100,000 years old. Look at that. This went right over that lake. It was a straight line. So if this was a road, that got this distorted over time, then are we talking about 100,000 years old? It seems like it's much, much older than the Ice Age, not younger. And I don't know, maybe I misunderstood. Looking at his video, let's take a look at it. Where is the video at? It's got a nice setup. And I put his link in my description, by the way, so you can go there. And here he has already mapped it out for us. I can go full screen here. And he has a really nice setup. He even offered to help me out with my setup. I'm not ready to go this for full disclosure with my face on the webcam yet, until I can get a filter to show me 20 years younger. But and speaking of which, let me see who else is in the room, if there's anybody. I am using 2 screens, so it's making everything nice, and it looks like that my microphone's working. I don't have any chats yet. I do have a viewer, and may hopefully Zero himself comes in. But here you can see, and I'm just going to go here. I'm going to move this over, but this, I'm going to freeze it right here because there's so much data right here alone that he's given us. And I don't know what the difference is between yellow and red and pink and red. I don't know, but I can tell you that I've already zoomed in on a bunch of this already. And I just want to, before we get into his data, go over a couple things. First of all, the one thing is, yeah, there's this word called esker, and this thing is an esker. Now the question is how was it created? They say over time and ice, but you know, it just looks like it's a newer structure on top of this other land. So I have to question and wonder if Anthony has something here or not. And I do want to pay homage to that because I'm seeing parallel structures going for miles. That's what I found in South Africa. Perhaps there was some ancient transportation system going on here. Okay, I'm going to open up, so I'm going to go back to this one. And I'm looking at his screen, so I'm just going to show you what I'm looking at here. I mean, I can show you one last time. I don't want to go back and forth. Here you can see this is the Hudson Bay, and this is the arc that's so questionable. And here you can see the other side. So I'm looking at these lines here, and you can see it right there. So it's really easy for me to zoom in, and even with his, I'm not. Well, let me just enlarge it over here. There's so many points I can find. Like, for example, just on top of this right here, it looks like there's something going across. No? Maybe I meant over here. It's kind of hard to zoom in. Let me try that one more time. You know where I really have it easy is over here. Let's go over here first. And you can see there's a lot of structures over here. I already zoomed in up here. I'll just go back in. You can see it. It's very clear, and there's 2 of them. You know, it's just a little bit to me. I know that they are definitely zigzaggy. I think they're old. They're going to a river. Now, I do believe the river is quite old. I would assume the river's quite old. You can see some interesting lines coming through here. But let's zoom into his point. So I showed you that. That's finished. Let's go down now and find some new ones. There's a bunch down here. There's one that goes all the way across here. You can kind of see it right there. Let me see if I can find it. It's too bad because I can't zoom into his at all. I have to kind of go with what I'm seeing from a distance. So I have to, zoom out one more time. So, wow, that's a little different, huh? Am I going crazy? So right about here, there's a big long one. So let's see if we can find that. As we can see, it's going to the river. Oh, I see what he's seeing there. There's some that are going north-south right there, but those aren't very big. Maybe I should go to his website link. He's got a link. That one I'm not. Oh, there it is. Okay, I see it now. So let's just follow it from here. There it is. So it's kind of old looking. It looks a lot older than those other ones. Maybe that's what the dark red color means. That one, if anything, is really old. There you can kind of see him here. Okay, when it comes to North America and South America, before I get into any more of his data, I want to go into my All Ancient. Here I've got lots of pictures that I've been wanting to share. Some of them... Yeah, I could just get into it like this. So yeah, there's the esker. And as we move along here, you can see South Africa and other parts of Africa, these weird walls that were obviously built after water events. And I'm finding them all over down there. Parallel lines, just like we saw up here in North America, the same thing. And these lines this is 1,000 yards across. You know, look at these mountains here. Now, they're not straight lines, but they're in a parallel side-by-side fashion. I mean, this weird... Look at these geometrical shapes in the forms of mountains. These are mountains, okay? These are ridges. There's old mountains, there's new mountains. Look at those angles. So, Anthony turned me on to this area, and... what I wanted to talk about with North America is that Randall Carlson showed all the different mounds that existed in like the USA area. And I'm going to go through those in a second once I find them. I'm going to kind of just zip through my pictures here. Let me see if there's anybody chatting. There we go. Hello, Austin. Hello, Miles. Please like stream. It's like a mini donation. Like stream. Like. It's like a mini donation. 5 lurking. Thank you. All right, let me finish what I was saying here. I don't want to get off track. I'm just trying to find these pictures from Randall Carlson that was the... there are lots of good pictures here. But he was showing the mounds in North America. Sorry, I should have had that ready. Oh, I know where I put that. I just put those inside a presentation. I was going to open that presentation up. I forgot about that. Okay, here's some Randall Carlson I didn't want to show. But those are actually important. I can talk about that later. The location of the pyramids and also the location of other old buildings that happen to know their location on the earth and have actually installed geodetic data into the construction. This might be one of the oldest henges around. Enki's calendar or Adam's calendar. But that's not what I wanted to show you either. It's coming soon, I promise. I promise. You think that was something? Like stream. I don't understand, Austin. Okay, hold on. It's coming very soon. Wait, that's nice, right? That's animated? I like that. Let's leave that for a second. And relax. I've got some coffee here. I'm going to find those in a moment. I'll show you. Miles, who are you and where are you from, Miles? How are you doing, Miles? Hello, Atlantis David. Thank you. Okay, I'll find it. So these are animated as well, showing what these constellations looked like in the past and how stuff moves. It's actually interesting, huh? It's kind of small. I should probably remove those from my folder because it's kind of... I guess that's the cross, right? The Southern Cross. And everybody loves Orion. Orion, it seems to have influenced so many cultures, right? Egypt. If we're not mistaken, the belt. Look at the belt. The belt hasn't changed over all that time. So, you know, they could be really old and we don't know it, but... Oh, hi, Miles. Well, thank you. Thank you. Well, he may or may not still be here, and I don't blame him if he got bored, because I talk about boring stuff. I'm looking for the Randall Carl... I'm going to open up my presentation that I prepared. It's coming soon, though. I know it's right here. It's pretty old stuff, so you're getting my whole folder. You're getting my whole folder. There's a personal picture that's kind of weird. Who's that? That's me. That's me. Okay, I'll tell you what. I know how to do it. I'm done with this. I can't give up. I can't give up. Let me keep going. So, it's coming soon. I'll show you right here. It's coming soon. Nagoya, that's only 120 kilometers from me. I didn't realize I had so much. That's on the island. All right, almost there. Come on. Gosh, wow. It really was. Okay, I think we're getting to North America right now. Randall Carlson talking about... Oh, so many numbers. Oh, by the way, units of measurement, very interesting for me. Thanks, Miles. Bellingham, Washington, and the small ice creator constantly uploading on YouTube. Yes, Austin Aslapas, please subscribe. You know, the problem is you used to be able to click on their profile from the live chat, but now you have to search the name and make sure you have the same icon. Did I say the name wrong? Yeah, I always do. Okay, I'm going to find those pictures. See, it doesn't really matter if I'm messing around because this is my personal channel. Oh my gosh, so much. Okay, all right. Still Randall Carlson talking about pyramids again. I got to put this stuff in folders. And there's Plato talking about... Oh, there's all the craters. You know, I always forget what I have in here. Okay, I promise you. In a minute, I'm going to open up that presentation anyways. You're getting basically everything that I look at. I'm looking at everything here. Wow, I'm only halfway through? Well, that's going to be exciting, right? Oh, good. I'm glad to hear it. Now, this was what I was looking for. Wow, I'm already through and I didn't find the pictures I was looking for. That's impossible. No, I guess I have the wrong idea in my head. We're talking about the types of megalithic structures in the past here. See, what I'm looking for is the North America stuff, because this is the title. The Ice Roads of North America. Thanks to Zero Control and all this work he's put forward. I know. I got some weird pictures in here. And also, they're so small. I wish I could make it larger, right? A lot of screen grabs. Okay, we're getting close. I thought we were close already, so I'm going to stop talking about that. Yeah, well, this is a good one that I've been meaning to talk about. The Baltic Sea anomaly. And we're finding out that that whole area used to be like have no water in it at all. These pictures, yeah, this is about Noah's flood. Good stuff, good stuff. Oh, you're getting everything here. See, and I don't really want to show certain things in certain videos. Oh man, the Halloween stuff. I guess it's far in. I should have just gone to my presentation, but now I'm on a mad hunt. I can't stop, right? I can't stop. Yeah, YouTube does that, doesn't they? Doesn't they? YouTube, first of all, I'm shadow banned. I mean, I should have 10,000 subscribers, and I'm stuck at 4,700. I want to do a campaign to get more subscribers, but it's just not working out in my favor here. All right. Talking about who created Christ in the Bible, the New Testament. Okay, there it was, right there. So now this is what I wanted to show. I should have just gone to the presentation. As the sacred geometry exists in so many things. Here is Stonehenge. Okay, I'm not really trying to show that. They try to focus on whatever you do the most, and they think, oh, this guy's exploiting the system, and they control you. So this is a henge and an octagon, and I know that it's not really an octagon, but they call it an octagonal structure because it does have 8 sides, and the sides. This is almost a perfect square. This is one that was in Ohio, but it no longer exists, and the mound structure is sketched, so it is a true henge. And this was in Ohio, and this was, you can see here, I got it from Geocosmic Rex video, Archaic America, the Earthworks Mystery, 2 out of 4, part 2 out of 4 parts. Yeah, and by the way, I noticed that even my favorite guy took out the F word out of his videos, so he's not even testing YouTube. I think PewDiePie stopped doing it. Now this is Angkor Wat, and apparently it's a, I forgot how they say it. It's a squared rectangle. I'm not really sure what, how to create that, but apparently it's quite a special shape. Sorry, I'm about to turn off the microphone and cough. Anyways, and we have a mound in the USA, in the North American United States area that it's basically what do you call this? A tapered pyramid, or what do you call it? A truncated pyramid, and it also has the same squared rectangle that exists in Angkor Wat. If you need to know exactly the way Randall Carlson puts it, better watch the video. There's another mound. These mounds were found across the United States, and this one was in Newark. You can see the timestamp on this one. You can see that it was used to align with certain heavenly events, such as solstices and equinoxes. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. I think someone's going to call me. Okay, we'll see. Okay, if you believe in Bigfoot, well, here are all the Bigfoots across the world. I don't know why that's in there, but I figured I'd say hi. Hello, Mom. She's into this. Yonaguni. Okay, why are these here? Okay, so that's it. That's it. I thought I had a few more. This is another thing that exists in North America, which is the road that connected, like, basically all of South America, right? The Camino Real, or the Incan road. Red de Caminos Inca. I'm not sure what that means, red de. I know that it's not red. The red, it must be road? No, it couldn't be. Camino is road. Incan road. Red de Camino Inca. I don't know. I have to look that up. Let's do it quickly. Just because. And then we'll go back to Zero Control's map and we'll check out the stuff in North America. Also, we do want to say the first time I ever discovered an ice road in North America, it wasn't from any of these sources. It was actually from New Earth. And she was showing it off in one of hers. It was up in Alaska. And that, for sure, to me, without a doubt, was a man-made structure. These so-called, what do they call them? Eskers? I'm still up in the air with some of them. Okay, what was I just going to check? Haha, I just forgot. What happened? Okay, I was going to check, oh yeah, Red de Caminos Inca. Let's check that real quick, just before I forget. I like to be thorough in my investigations. I assume that's Spanish. So we'll go to Spanish and we'll put in Red. Because I don't remember what red means in Spanish. Where is it? There. And English, okay. R-E-D. Net? Oh, network? Interesting. Grid. All right, so that makes sense, right? That makes a lot of sense. So basically, it's the grid of Incan Road. The Incan Road grid. And, yeah, I tried to get some pictures of that, but I didn't really see what I wanted to as far as megalithic structures at that time. So I kind of got turned off. I was looking mostly for megalithic era structures. And so because of that, I didn't really keep looking for pictures of this. Although I understood that there was a polygonal stones, but I didn't really see them in the pictures that I had looked up. So I was looking for some more. All right, ice roads of North America. Well, where's my map? Sorry. Is it here? No? I missed that. One more time. Oh, it's over here. No, that's not it. Okay, I guess I'm going to have to open a new map. It's right here. There it is. Okay, so the first one that I was turned on to was actually by New Earth, and it's up in here in Alaska, believe it or not. Let me see if I can find it from memory. It's a big river. I think it's right here. It's kind of hard to find on this map. If it's not there, it's here. So I'm going to kind of zoom in slowly and see if I can recognize. Still kind of tough. Kind of think I see it right here. What's this line? Is that a road? That's a real road? It looks like a wall or a fence. It's bizarre. What's that? That's wild. Is that a pipeline? Couldn't be a pipeline. Nobody would make a pipeline turn 90 degrees like that. But it looks like it's some kind of a weird wall. It's kind of funny that someone would even have to build a wall up there. Where's that road that I found before? It wasn't me, though. It was New Earth. I feel like it's right up in here. I just don't recognize this. Let me try another spot. I think it's over here then. Right here. There. That's it right there. Look at that. And it actually goes across the stream over here. Where yeah, right there. So it goes across and you can follow it. I mean, what is that? Don't tell me that that's natural. It's like a road. Like I just followed the whole thing. So this was the first one. This is probably still one of my favorite. Look at that. I actually never followed it to this point before. And it's because Google Earth sucks so bad. But here's the spot where it starts. I mean, you might say that it had something else going on here. Right? But, see here. Check out my map. Okay, why don't you put the link to it right there, and I'll check it out right here live on air. Okay, so this one here, you can follow it. Let's just zoom out a little bit so we can figure out where the starting point is. Now I'll never forget. Right there. That's awesome. So Stephenson Sound, Prudhoe Bay, Milkinson Bay, the Shavivik River, Shaviovic. That's the Canning River. We're at Prudhoe Bay. Look at that. So this is Alaska. Not far from the northest point in the continental United States. And as we zoom in here, now I got lost. See? I got lost it. Where was it? Stephenson Sound. I think it was right here. Yeah, right there. Okay, so there it is. And now we'll follow it in. And you've got this weird 2-track, double-tracked road. Okay, so check this out. It goes across here, and you do have this. Okay, this is not the one. There's another one that has like a little bridge in the middle of an island, and it's like, that's not it though. I think we can find that. Over here we'll find it. I mean, look at that. It's like, what are we even looking at? It looks so old and ancient. And ice, and okay, so I think this is the bridge. Could be wrong. So this goes off here somewhere. We're not sure where it went, but over here we can see it comes back right there. So it's like going across here somewhere, and maybe you can see the road in here. Wait, is that it right there? That couldn't be it. But we can see it right there, and we see it start right here again, and then it comes here. It goes across what used to be like a river. It comes over here and separates into two different directions. So you've got this one and this one. I'll follow this one for now. I think it disappears right about here. Or wait, well, it doesn't disappear forever. It keeps going. Now it disappears there. There you can see it over there. So if you keep an open mind about it and you back out, you can catch it again. I mean, it's definitely a flattened out piece of land now. It's not like it's a real usable road. And now you have a real road right on top of it. How convenient is that? There's the old road right there. So how old is that old road? Well, according to it's Bing. Bing is fine. Yeah, I'll show you again. Hi, Zero. You're the reason why we're here today, because I acknowledged your... There, look at that. I acknowledged your fixation on North America. Oh, it is a pipeline. Those are pipes. I thought that that was some kind of a weird fence. But now you can see those are pipelines. Probably gas. Not oil, right? Maybe water. Probably gas, though, right? But let's get back to the ancient road. You can see it there. We'll go back to the beginning in a second. Is that the road there? There it is, right there. You can see it there. It kind of split off and came back together, and now it's going underneath a modern day road, and you can see it underneath. Look at that. It looks like a freeway system, right? That's not natural. That's not natural. Hello? I mean, is that an ancient freeway on-ramp? Looks like it to me. Hi. Look at that. I mean, I hate it when I see stuff and I say, that's the smoking gun right there. That's the smoking gun. But I really feel like that's a real smoking gun right there. I mean, sometimes you say, oh, that could be natural, but not when it looks like a freeway on-ramp. And by the way, it's going underneath this complex. It keeps going. You can see it right there. I mean, how old do you think that is? Just 100 years old? It's going under a river. And then you get a modern day road that grabs it and uses it because it's already solid foundation of some sort. And then over here, no. I mean, I would be willing to think that that's a lot younger just because of all this, what I'm seeing now. But to be honest, yeah, it's layers upon layers. That's why I am so curious. Okay, wow, what a complex. What is this place? Gas? Water? They've got these pipes. Oh, by the way, Satellites.pro rocks. So much better than Google Earth. It's just so hard to control. Look what's happened to the land there. You're saying that's not man-made? That's definitely man-made right there. That's called land reclamation. That's called land reclamation right there. Now look, is that a river or is that a road? Okay, that looks like a river. This looks like land reclamation. A land reclamation activity. I mean, that's just too intelligent. You got... I'm not going to say that's not natural, but all I can say is that it looks to me like when people reclaim land, they grab it, they make piles of land, they make piles of rocks, and they fill in the blanks. And they did it with the Hong Kong airport. And I don't know, this is about as big as the Hong Kong airport island, the reclaimed island right there. So being able to do it in that small area is definitely possible. Well, the dear leader, I don't mind if you just put it broken and I'll take the blanks out. You can give me the link any way you want. I don't mind. I like data. I mean, I'm not going to start downloading your files. Okay, we're going to go back to the beginning point. Okay, again, zooming out. This is Alaska. Zooming in, we got to find that point now. I got lost. It's over here. It's not that river. It's over here. Right, we're right there. And it's this part right here. Okay, now this thing that sticks out, I mean, looks totally man-made, right? But the question is, well, let's look at it. I mean, pretty sure that's man-made, right? It's a man-made structure. Who knows how old, but I'm starting over here on this structure. So let's go over here, and what is this called? Does it have a... It's the Stephenson Sound. And down here, you can see that ancient road starts right here. So you've got this reclaimed... See, this is the thing. They reclaimed this whole area, and that's why you've got this sound, or this, or whatever you call this structure. Because they've... I mean, didn't we already know that these are man-made, and they're doing it to protect their inland lines? So this one here starts here. We followed it already, and there's a place where it separates. Okay, so if you must see this up close, it's a mound. That's, I mean, you know what we should do? We should look at it on the topographical too. But let me finish what I'm doing here. So keep going this way. Go this way, this way, this way. And then it gets to a point where it separates. It crosses here. We find it right across there. We follow it up, and then it separates. Now, we already followed this one to that weird area with all those pipes. Now we're going to follow this way. And this way is definitely like a... I mean, come on. It looks just like a damn freeway on-ramp. Is that where it stops? Let me back out. We can try to find it. Okay, so it kind of disappears right there. I see a line here, and I see a line here. That looks like modern-day road right there. Okay, so maybe this direction's done. Ice fractures? Fracturing of mud looks like ice fractures. Well, when it comes to weathering, first of all, I think I'm too far up to know. See, that's weird, right? Is that the road? Kind of looks like it's going this way. What's that? That's weird. I don't get it. That's totally weird. What is this artifact that we're seeing? It looks like it's mapped out the crevices in the earth. What is this bizarre shit? That's weird. Alright, well, I'll ignore that for now. That's just bizarre. And it seems like it is following the lines? That's just bizarre. Is that a layer that we don't know about? Google's secret mapping layer? Yeah, keyboards. You probably got junk. I sometimes I have a wireless keyboard, so I take the battery out and I just beat it on the table to get all the junk out from under the keys. Actually, I've got new keyboards now. I used to have some really old ones that were really nasty. Okay, so it looks like that could be the ancient road right there. It's kind of following this direction, but it's so light you can't really see anything. It's like, I don't know what I'm looking at. By the way, how wide is this? Oops. Okay, so that's not even a one. Okay, so this is a 1/10 of a mile right here. So this is a 1/100th of a mile. So that's only like 5 yards. Can we change that to yards or feet? It doesn't matter. I want to find see, and there's the ancient road up here going under there. We saw that already, right? Yeah, we followed that from the other direction. So they're both going in the same direction. I believe we did. I can't remember. No, I don't know where that road's coming from, but here we can see I ran into another ancient road. So there we go. It ain't working. Okay. Well, all I can say, dear leader, is if you give me the domain and then a slash or whatever, and then a separate, and then fill in the blank, copy and paste, yada, 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 I'll check out your link. Or you just tell me now. Right now we're looking at this one. This road was brought to me by New Earth, but I never really followed that one all the way. So there it is. Yeah, so we did find it again. It's going right through here, and then I don't know where I followed it over here. Oh, there it is. I followed it along this road. This modern day road is going alongside the ancient road. So this ancient road, maybe it's only a few hundred years old, maybe it's not that old, but it looks like it's pretty degraded into the ground, like it's more than just a couple hundred years old, like say 1,000 years old or older. But the question is if Columbus discovered America where are those mounds again? Look at the video that I just showed you earlier on all the North American mounds, and then look at the ones in the South American in Amazon. We've got all sorts of hinges. These things are like thousands of years old. We definitely can say these roads are 10,000 years old. I mean, I think maybe they're younger. That's why I'm not sure. Zero Control, you mentioned that some of this was not as old as the Ice Age. I don't know if you can clarify your statements, because I feel like I see some stuff that's really, really old, like especially the ones you're showing over there. Let's go over to your area. I've got your video on freeze. I was watching it, and I hadn't done a video in a while, so I had to. Please comment. I'm begging you to tell me what is the difference between the yellow and the red and the light red, the pink, and what is the... I'm moving this over here so I can visit some of these spots. That was my goal. It wasn't to watch your video on my channel, but I do want you to get more subscribers and get some money, although I think that affiliate marketing is a better way to make money now. Okay, so there we go. This is Alaska, and there's definitely some activity going on up there. I mean, if this land here is so pliable that it's making all these changes within just 100 years or 200 years, then it's a lot wetter than I thought. I'd like to go there someday and walk around and see. I mean, I know that this is a big distance. That right there is 27 miles. 27 miles. I don't know what kind of wild animals are running around up there. So that's Alaska. That's Alaska. That's like a river delta right there. Look at that. That's like an old river delta, that whole thing. So that's maybe definitely a moist area. Another thing to think about, you don't really see the shelves. Oh yeah, you do. There it is. You can see the old shelf. This is the so-called land bridge right there. It's a lot wider than they made it sound. They made it sound like it's just a skinny little strip of land. But now it's like, oh, it's the so-called land bridge. What's this? Look at that. The Bering Strait Land Island. What's that called? Cool. That's a lot of rivers. Sorry, I like to discover stuff. Look at that. You saying that's not man-made right there? Yeah, so I have to agree there, Anthony, that they were forming the land, they were changing it. I mean, I don't see how that's a natural structure, personally. And it seems like they did that all around Alaska, probably pre-Ice Age. And looking at your area here, this is, I mean, I was just looking at the one structure here. It was pretty easy to grab, and it was funny that it was parallel, in a parallel manner. Now I can't find it. Where is it? Okay, I had it. Well, I don't understand. Oh, there it is. Now I see it. This weird parallel structure, and it's just this. Why isn't it? You can see how it goes across the lake. Like how does that exist and go across a lake and not mess up the lake when it's being formed if it's natural? So I can see how that is a that is an intelligent structure that was created after this lake was created. And over here as well, you can see the lakes were already there, and then this structure went across. But and they came across in this parallel fashion. Like, I don't understand why they would make an effort. These things are, let's go in and measure them. That is actually 5/10 of a mile, right? No, not tenth. Sorry, not a tenth. 5/100ths of a mile. And the other ones that I showed you were just 1/100th, so this is 5 times thicker. Foundations of land. Oh yeah, that's what we're going to do next. We were going to go into the topography. Let's go and do that real quick while I'm still thinking of it. We'll go back to Alaska. We're always started in the richat structure, aren't we? I guess it's built into my link that I saved. And we can go to, this is a kind of a difficult program, en-us.topographic. Is this going to be difficult? It's going to be difficult. Okay, let's do it this way. Okay, I'm going to have to go back to my other map to make sure. And I also want to be able to see my comments. Dear leader, I do not have your email. Yeah, Reddit would be fine. Okay, so where's that river at? Right here? I just kind of wanted to see the... Is it over here? Now I'm getting to know it by the sound. I think it's right there. There it is. You can see the one piece right there. I think it's right here. Is where that line starts. Luckily, we've got other layers we can use. See, because we can't see those maps now, but we can turn on that layer. The Esri imagery is usually pretty good, and now you can actually see that line. And we're talking about a mere feet, 36 feet. So it's not that much land. It could have been manipulated by modern day humans, but it just feels like it went for a long distance. So we're really talking about a difference of feet here. It's almost not even worth looking at to me. I thought maybe we'd see some real texture. We don't even see red. Where's red? There's no red. There's green, that's 23 feet. There's yellow, that's 33 feet. So 10-foot difference. So these are like plains out there. You're just walking over plains. I don't know how rough it is. I'd just like to get a close-up of these old roads. So again, coming from here, we're not going to get any real topography from this. All right, anyways. When was the last time the climate was good in Alaska, in North America? You know, I don't know about if it's a climate issue. I think it's more of a mining issue. Why were they up there? They were there to get... I mean, I don't know. I don't know if people were living there with forests and trees. I think that the scientists probably say that that place wasn't habitable for probably hundreds of thousands of years, if ever. What's that? Oh, that's that weird thing that I went to. So I'd like to know what this is. I have to figure that one out. Maybe going to regular maps to find that out. But instead of doing that right now, let's keep sticking around this whole area. I'm looking here at your map. I'm going to zoom in just to see what I want to look at next. I don't know what the yellow is. I'd like to see if I can find some yellow to reference. How about this one? This is a very long river. It looks like it's going across the whole continent there. And there's that yellow there. So let me see if I can find that. And you'll have to trust me when I just zoom in on my own. So, there it is. And, okay, I think I found it right there, right? It's right about here. And, yeah, there you can see what looks like well, it's definitely a ribbon of land. I have to zoom back out. I think that's it right there. But I can't see it. I think that's it right there. Oh, that looks cool. Very grainy. It looks like you're looking up close at a rock, and it's like hundreds of miles away. Okay, well, there's the river. Let me try that one more time. So this little dip, it looks like that's supposed to be it. It looks like this is supposed to be it here. Oh, there, I can see something happening there. Yeah, I can see where that was. That's old, though. I think that has to be more than 10,000 years old. Here's another something going on right there. You can see two lines right there. Why are there two lines? So let's assume it's natural, and it was a little river, got filled in with dirt, and then the shoreline's exposed of the old river. I don't know about that one. Interesting, though. This area is very flat, right? Well, maybe I lost zero. He said something was wrong with his keyboard. I understand. It's 10 in the morning. Where am I on time? I'm just hitting an hour. So I just didn't have any good videos out for a while, so I thought I'd pay homage, in a sense. Okay, so there's that one. Let's go to another one. Let me find another one. I gotta get to my map. So I was looking at this one here. I didn't really see much. It looks old. Maybe that's what the yellow means. I want to find something that looks a little new. Maybe the bright red is new because that one looks a lot better. I didn't find these at all. Well, I don't know about using the term Native American in this whole description. Let's see if I can find this one down here, because that's a pretty long one right there. And I didn't see those. I'll come back here if I don't find any. And then these yellow ones, I'd like to know those, and up here. So let me start here, right down by the Google Maps, this long one right here. There's a city, Umlaku, whatever. Let's see if we can use that as a reference point. And it's right here. And, oh, it's way down there. It's right, so the city is there. So the place, so we can zoom in a little bit to find that city, hopefully, right? We're not seeing the city? Okay, well, trying to reference out to about here. So right about here, we'll find it. I think we can see the line. Some really bizarre shapes. It's hard to really know what we're looking at sometimes. There's this line. There we go. Yeah, classified naturally as what are they? Eskers. And if they are man-made roads, I'd say people who make roads want to make them straight, and so therefore these must be very old if they are man-made. I mean, unless these machines that made them they for some reason had to turn to make a nice smooth road, so they went zigzagging on purpose. I mean, I'm talking about ancient terraforming machines that moved mountains. It looks nice. I wonder what kind of people live up there now. There, look at that. All right. I can kind of see that one. It's kind of hard to see. You can kind of see the residuals here. And here you almost have a double, like a track. Seems like most of them go as one. And how wide are we talking about here? Let's measure this width. See, it's kind of in between. It's 3/100ths of a mile. Wish I could change that to yards. Measurements. Where's the switch map? Oh, look, we have all sorts of maps here. Street map, OpenStreet, Google Maps. Let's go to Google. Oh, that sucked. Well, I just got tired all of a sudden, and I got to get out of here. Let's see who chatted, and we'll follow up on that, and then I'm going to call it quits since we're at 1 hour. The dear leader. Okay, thank you for that. 1/10 of a mile is 116 meters, so 1/100th of a mile is 16 meters. And that means that it's 32 plus another 16 is 48. 48, right? Is that 48 feet wide? So when I was saying 3/100ths, that was 48 feet wide. And when I said 5/100ths, that was basically 75, a little bit more, 78, almost 80 feet wide. So that's quite significant. I'd like to look at this, but sometimes it gets a little. Oh my gosh, what's this? Why are you doing that to me? Let's do satellite view. Now I got to use control to scroll. When did that start? That's wrong. All right, well that changed everything, didn't it? Now I've got to hit control to scroll, and I can't. Oh. All right. Well, I can tell you these circles here are quite interesting. I originally thought they must be craters. There's another one that's gigantic. What? Wow, this is so weird. All right, I'm going to go find that Reddit. I'm going to find it right now. Did you message me on Reddit? Let's see. Reddit. Oh, I don't see him. Oh, there are messages on Reddit. Here we are. Let's see if I can find that link. Accept. All right, Bing. Let's do it. I love new links. Wake me up. Okay. Wow, what's all this? Nice. No, I didn't see your map. I'm sure that I've seen some of these structures. We need to change the satellite. Where's the satellite? Oh, up here? Aerial. Tooth wall. So you taking my words? Tooth wall? I like the term tooth wall. I think you got that from me, didn't you? It's taken forever to oh, wait, where are we? Okay, this is a terrible map. What is this? This map sucks. Trapezium. Oh, there we go. Now we got it. Okay. Takes forever. Yeah, this is nice. This is nice. That's nice. Yeah, this is this triangle. And by the way, this I've been here before. This is got a triangle in here, and then out here you've got these old foundations. But these are all located in a lake bed. So I don't think that they're that old. I haven't seen this one. What's this? Oh, that's interesting. I think that is somebody's using a skip loader to scrape the land. I don't know. That's interesting. I haven't looked at that before. So you do have some new stuff in here I haven't seen. So I'm definitely going to be checking this out. I guess I'll do it live, if you don't mind. Dear leader, thank you. Okay, I don't know how to navigate this. Microsoft Bing, Atlantis. This is like a folder of locations. Chaotic. Okay, so this is interesting. Oh, yeah. No, I never saw that before. That is nice. That is nice. Wow. Wow. No, that I have never seen that. Interesting. Yeah, look at those little circles out there. There you go. By the way, those circles are very similar to the ones that I have over here. Where are we? Wow. Okay, no wonder I hadn't seen those before. Yeah, you got a lot of good stuff. Wow, look at this map. This is nice. I am definitely saving this 100%. I don't know if I can go through it. Thank you. Thank you. Well, I can tell that you've been following me for a while because I haven't said tooth wall in a while. No, you've got a lot of interesting stuff in here. Let's go far away and check out the stuff. A nice, yeah, at least it's, what's that? See, I'm not used to using Bing, so I can't even recognize what these are. So, where'd the other one go? Oh, there's two triangles right here? Okay, let's go here first. Now, that one that I just saw was totally interesting. I'd never seen it before. Oh, look at that. That is funny. See, this is similar to the castle, but it's got the... I can show you some other properties that have that. They actually tore the wall out. And you probably have it already because it seems like you've got everything I've got and more. I'm going to do a video on your folder. Yeah, this is going to be the next one. But I don't know if I want to do it now. I don't know. No, I did not see your map. Yeah, that's interesting. And the corners are like the one, I don't know if I can find it. Let's look at your other one first. No, I never saw that. I mean, maybe I saw that. I forgot about it. Look at that. Wow. No, I never saw that. This is going to be $1 million video right here. That is amazing. Looks like you've been looking in detail. Because I've been looking for a couple things. What's this small circle? Okay, maybe not the most impressive of them, but trapezium. That's what I'm talking about. Just the name right there. Oh, look at that. It's got dual walls. Huh. Okay, so at first they say, oh, that could be a modern day structure, but then you see these other older walls over here and all these circles. And another thing is near the mountains, you can see, wow, it really shows a lot. You know, it's funny because I'd never zoomed in any of this before. Look at that. Now that, I mean, I could argue that this is all modern day, but the way they have this weird circle on the corner is totally different. Like, is that for animals? And I don't care about the old one. Wait, what's that? They have these circles, don't they? Oh, wow. Well, it's out there now. Get some new stuff, that's for sure. I'm going to enjoy looking through all this. So I guess you're using this word trapezium. I think you're going to find the one. Huh. There's a lot of stuff going on out here, isn't there? What's that? Well, I agreed that one was a fort. Well, I don't even want to call it a fort, but yeah, it was definitely modern day. But I was going to show them one that it's totally non-existent. They totally took up the whole wall and everything. And with that, with the angles of those corners, it makes me feel like it's what was I going to say? It's this. Maybe it was also military. So what are these circles? I'd love to get a close-up. I mean, I assume, what's this? They just have some kind of a weird helicopter pad out there? What is that? Out in the middle of nowhere, they've got this next to this? Twin triangles. Is that the twin triangles? No. I saw another one that said twin triangles. Where was that? Oh, we looked at those. That is weird. I don't want to say I know what that is. We found a lot of new stuff. Oh, look at that. Oh, that is just wild. There's an older one with a keys. Look at that. That one is neat, cool. It's got, this is definitely like a burial mound of some sort. Like they started using it as such. Is that what we're looking at? Triangles. That's a nice one. And so that's the question. Maybe those other triangles what we've seen is also more burial related than it is. Because I was thinking, look at that. That's like the modern day tooth wall right there. Soccer field and track. I know what a soccer field looks like, sir. Okay, Justin, you're giving me a vibe. Yeah, why would they make goat formations in this? I mean, these are. I don't have a. Can I measure? Measure distance. There. Boom. Done. Look at that. That's 4 meters. Are those rocks or are those circle? Are those? I mean, they're in the desert. So you definitely have a nice layout here. I'm gonna just go by the map though. I don't need this. I've certainly been looking in this area for a long enough time, you know. I haven't looked at it in a while. Look at that piece of land. Definitely man-made. Definitely man-made. Definitely man-made. Wow, you got a lot of stuff going on. I could look at this for hours and hours. Okay, now this I kind of know. Yeah, those... Small oblong. Where's the other? So you're calling the castle a trapezium? And then that's the one that looks like it's a children's drawings. Yeah. I totally know what you're talking about when you say that. What's this? See, I never even saw that before. These, I want to know what these are, because these could be the megalithic remnants of Atlantis. We just don't know. Like, what were they supporting? What were these holes and beams doing? This I know. And yeah, you've got my places marked. So what I was talking about earlier was just like this. And you found some spots that were looking just like this. Nobody had ever found these before. The half circles. Nobody mentioned those. But it seems like that's what we found over there. Now you say rectangle, I was going to call that five-sided. That looks like five sides to me. And that's the new one, and that's the old one down here. And this is 5 meters wide. This stone, that's a stone right there. It's not just a circle, that's a stone. Who put those there? Oh, okay, I will look at farmland. A children's drawing, I'm pretty sure I know what you're talking about. I mean, yeah. They're like unique, right? And I assume these are made of stone. They're stone walls. If they're not stone walls, then what are they? I didn't see farmland. Oh, I never noticed that before. No, that's new to me. That's new. I never saw that. That either. So you definitely have a lot more stuff. That I've seen. I assumed that was like a burial mound. Small oblong. Okay, I just saw these for the first time recently. Yeah, that's like a half circle as well. And then over here, what they are, that's a good question. Kite. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I actually think that looks like a Pokemon. Definitely weird design. Is that a perfect square in there? Is that a house? I've seen those before, but Bing shows them a little nicer. Justin, you know about the mining there? Justin, what about the mining? Tell me about the mining. Yeah, I used to refer to that as the Southern Cross. Because it's just so simple. This is where the... Oh, that to me is... I call them burial mounds. Probably. And then this is the triangle. And I think that this is something significant. And you can see more than one triangle. You can see there's an old triangle here. So the question is this also like a burial area? That's a tooth fence, right? Something's going on here. Like this is like a sarcophagus of something. I'm going to call that the sarcophagus. But it's giant. I mean, those giant bushes. Let me measure that. So that's 56 meters across. What happened? Yeah, this is what I'm definitely interested in here, because a lot of this stuff I've never seen before. What you just showed me here was just crazy. Craziness. So I'm going to check this out in detail, but I've gone past the hour point. I didn't see it. Where is it? Oh, here we go. Built for a movie? Really? There you go. I haven't seen that before. Well, I'd like to get close up on some of these. You know, let's see. I'll double check this. See, that's the one thing Google Earth is good for, is that it shows you pictures people have posted of certain stuff. You know, random people. I didn't see farmland. I'll just look for it one last time. Farmland. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's what I think what's happening here is that these fences are just old as hell. Those are fences, right? Oh, maybe that, you know what they could be is cracks. So when things dried up, those cracks came out and stuff grew in the cracks. I mean, I try to follow the so-called Occam's razor rule of finding a natural cause. At first, when I looked at these, I thought they were fencing, but it's just a little too random and bizarre to fence stuff like this. Is that a fence? No, that looks like a damn fence. And look at those shapes in there. What's up with that? That's bizarre. So maybe there was somebody trying to farm something in here. That looks like it's intelligent right there. Those dots. And that's definitely, okay, 100% intelligent now. So yeah, interesting. Farmland. Who did it? Very bizarre. Very bizarre. Well, I think what happened is there used to be water here and they used to grow stuff, but now it's finished. And this must be ancient remnants of this ancient farming. Scattered copper mines? What does a copper mine look like? Scattered copper mines. So this is like up on top of the mountain. It's like the mountain high desert. We can call that the high desert. Because it's up on top of a mountain, but it looks like it's a desert wasteland right there. Obviously, there's a lot of desert. There's something. Oh, you do have it. It disappeared? Oh, it wasn't showing. Triangles, I'm familiar with those. I'd like to have some information on this, like who and how come they're so not perfect. It's just bizarre. Somebody would just make these random shapes in the middle of nowhere and not have a purpose for it. There must be a reason, right? Maybe because it was the entrance to Atlantis. The entrance to the... Now that I know the structure a little better, there's definitely stuff going on out here, especially around here, over here. There's something going on. I'd like to know what that is. All right, I'll check these out in detail a little later. I can't resist. Most of them over here I know. What's this one? I don't know this one. See, this is like the other burial mound thing. Oh, I can barely keep my eyes open. It's 10 a.m. It's time for a nap. Let's have a break and... maybe I'll do another video soon on this topic. Have a good one, guys. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.